Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another installment, an N.Progression webinar. We're very happy to have you here today. Today's webinar is going to focus on the advanced database log. So a rapid resolve for Dynamics 365 F&SCM support teams. Again, so very quickly, for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, who are N.Progression? So N.Progression is a Gold Microsoft partner. We've been working with Microsoft for many years now. A lot of what our offices are based here in the UK, Serbia, and Germany. We also have clients across Europe, as you could see, they're scattered across the screen. And we deal with many large enterprise clients and also small to medium-sized businesses as well. So our focus, N.Progression really has a great portfolio for Microsoft products, Dynamics 365 being one of the main ones that we do focus on for both ERP and CRM. We've also got Azure and the Power Platform. Our internal team is greatly experienced with 20+ years experience in Microsoft products such as Dynamics 365. N.Progression, I would say, is a very innovative company in the way we do work in providing solutions for Microsoft products and making sure organizations, our clients, do get the best out of their products. So again, our large focus is around the implementation side of things, managed services, and also migrating as well from legacy systems to modern. So today we have a great team, a good panel. Peter, who's our tech lead for Dynamics 365. And we've also got Nastasja as well available for us today. Both of them are with me here. So Nastasja is one of our consultants and Peter is our business architect as well. So without further ado, I will pass it over.
Hi, everybody. We appreciate your presence in today's session and thank you all for joining. And now let's delve into the topic. In the realm of Dynamics 365, the significance of a robust database log becomes even more pronounced, especially during critical periods like going live. Picture this, a surge of hundreds of tickets flooding in daily as your system goes live. In such a dynamic environment, having a meticulous database log is not just a luxury, but a necessity. Also, consider the scenario where each ticket is bounded by high-level SLA of 4 hours. The clock is ticking and timely response and resolution are paramount. Here, the database log emerges as a lifeline. It shouldn't merely record all changes, but also provide a user-friendly and intuitive interface for user interaction to minimize reaction time during these high-stake moments. As these tickets come back, often more than 3 times, the database log will become your narrative, capturing the nuances of each interaction, each resolution, and the iterative process of troubleshooting. This historical trail isn't just a record, it's a guide, helping you dissect patterns, identify recurrent issues, and refine your strategies for future incidents. In essence, when you navigate the challenging terrain of going live with Dynamics 365, your database log shouldn't be just a record keeper. It should be a strategic ally, the silent narrator of your system's journey, providing insights, preserving accountability, and offering the roadmap to not just survive, but thrive in the face of ticket surges and SLA pressures. Let's now see what are the problems of most customers and how to solve them. Microsoft designed outstanding structure for core data and system documents, but it made it very complex. While this approach brought certain advantages, it also introduced some drawbacks. To illustrate, the customer master data consists of more than 20 tables, related tables, and products involve numerous parent data sources. Meanwhile, the capabilities and user interface of the standard database log have remained unchanged for years. Now, consider the age-old challenge. Users often prefer to skip reading instructions. This tendency leads to numerous errors, particularly in the initial phases. Users may accidentally delete or insert values, press buttons without understanding their functionality, or delete document lines. Just a few examples of common actions. As additional problem, if internal support team lacks the necessary expertise and wasn't part of the design process, you may encounter reckless actions like altering system parameters or user roles. Such changes can result in dire consequences if not detected promptly. Recognizing these challenges, we realized that the database log is the only solution capable of addressing and minimizing these issues. This tool not only helps reduce support costs, but also significantly minimizes risks during the initial days of system use. Moreover, it assists in organizing your workflow for your new key users, leading to reduction in the need for support team and developers' involvement, ultimately saving costs. And today, I'm excited to introduce a groundbreaking feature set that will transform the way you interact with the system. First and foremost, imagine the power of being able to view the entire history of the document changes in one seamless form. No more digging through scattered record. Everything you need is at your fingertips, providing an unprecedented level of transparency and control. But that's not all. Our solution takes it a step further. Have you ever wished to recover data from deleted lines within a document? Well, now you can. Explore the depths of your document's evolution by effortlessly accessing the data or deleted lines, ensuring that no information is lost or overlooked. Now let's talk about simplifying complexity. With our innovative tool, you can replace all technical codes with user-friendly names. Say goodbye to confusion and hello to clarity as you navigate through a system tailored to enhance user experience and comprehension. Additionally, we understand the importance of tracking user role changes. Our solution allows you to delve into the history of such changes, empowering you with insights in crucial areas. Last but not least, flexibility is key. Our system enables you to set notifications with conditions and filters that suit your unique needs. Take control of your notifications, ensuring that you are informed when and how it matters most. In conclusion, these features represent a leap forward in functionality, providing you with a comprehensive and user-friendly interface. Join us on today's journey as we redefine the way you interact with your data and system dynamics. Now, introducing an effortless way to enhance your system's responsiveness with streamlined notification features. Simplify your notification process with a user-friendly one-action setup. This streamlined approach not only saves time, but ensures that staying informed is as easy as the initial setup itself. Also, precision is key here too. And our notification system understands that. Now, you have the flexibility to configure notification conditions based on both old and new values of a field. Tailor your notification to specific changes, ensuring that you receive alerts when the conditions that matter to you are met. It's customization at its finest, offering you control over the information that reaches you. And user roles and system configurations play a pivotal role in the dynamics of your system. With our notification system, adapting to changes in these areas is both easy and swift. Configure notifications seamlessly when user roles undergo modifications or when the system configuration sees updates. Stay ahead of the curve by receiving timely alerts, allowing you to promptly address changes that might impact your workflow. In conclusion, these notification features bring a new level of simplicity and customization to your system. Whether it's quick setups, precise conditions, or swift responses to system updates, our notification system empowers you to stay informed and in control. Experience a more efficient and tailored notification process designed to enhance your user experience and keep you in the loop with the challenges that matter the most. Now is the time to move beyond the theory of database logger and delve into this practical application. So Peter, please feel free to demonstrate how this works in action.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Nastasja. With no additional words, just let me change the screen from presentation to the system. Please let me know if you can see Dynamics 365 screen right now. Okay, thank you, John. And we are going to start with a very common, very regular example with sales orders. Based on this example, I will show you all these advantages Nastasja told us about, and I will show it with a comparison of standard database log that you can see it, and it will be clear and obvious how advanced database log, ADBL, can help to reduce time to solve tickets, to solve problems, to solve any the issues with the data, with the history, everything like this. So I'm going to sales orders, and let me start with create a new one. Customer, the information, it's not important for our example. So now we just create a sales order, and talking from the technical point of view, we just insert a record to the database, to the special tables. Let's even in this step compare standard database with advanced log. As you may know, here on the options tab, you can click on record info, and already now you can see that there is no lot ID because we don't have any lines here on our sales order. And to open standard database log, we have to set any fields on the header of our sales order. Now you can see that it's a sales order here, and we can open database log. So here we can see information about insert record, who did it, when, and for any details about this record, we have to change the tab to the history, and we'll see everything from our insert record. Let's do the same with advanced log. As you may see the button for advanced log right here, the same type, so it's very convenient. The same line with the insert, and here is a checkbox if you want to know about inserted fields, so you can and you will see the same fields as we already saw on the standard database log. So that's the all which is common between these two functionalities. And let's start with the important things. We'll start with lines. So I will create a few lines, for example, the basic items. This one, and let me add one more. So now we have 2 lines, and the first thing I would like to show you that standard database log, as you may know, work exactly on the line you choose. So if I will place my mouse here on the first line and start database log, you can see here the lot ID, the unique number of sales order line, ends by 93. So if I open database log now, I will see only information about this first line. Let's check it. Yes, so this one insert record with information only about the first line. And let me switch to the next line. So you can see that it is different. Now it's end by 94. And the same, I have one line about inserting this line to the database. So the first difference that if I open advanced log on the same form, on the one form, I will see everything about this sales order, about this document. So here I can see the line that I insert sales order, the header of sales order, and both lines. You can see that there is lot ID just here in description, and it's different. So I can see information about both lines. It's very convenient if you have huge documents with a huge amount of lines. So just imagine if we are going to have 50 items in our sales order, 50 lines, and you want to find a difference in one of them, you have to click and open the database one by one in each line, and it will cost you a lot of time. So let's go further and make some changes. Let me change quantity in this line. For example, set the price here. So again, let me open the started database log. Again, only one line open. So the first, I will see the huge amount of records with the type of change. They will be insert, they will be update, and finally I can delete the line and I will not see these records at all. So, okay, here we can see 2 updates because I change quantity, I change unit price, and if I'm going to change something else, and I will do like dimensions, or I can change more than one time. I can change and add discounts, etc. So I'm going to see the huge amount of lines here, and I have no idea what exactly under these lines. So I have to open each line here, change tab to the history, or I can click each line here, but still I will not see the all changes in one moment, in one form. I have to click all updates lines. Let's go to the advanced log. And here you can see all updates in one form about all lines. As you may see, here is different lot ID, different unique lines numbers. So here you can see how I change the quantity from 1 to 4, and how I update price from 0 to 350, and changes in another line. So everything in one form. And if you want to collect all information about just one line, So it's very easy to set standard filter here. And you will see only changes about one line. Very easy. The same way, if you want to see only changes in header, you can set the filter based on table label, for example. The next thing I'd like to show you is how we can use advanced database log to clarify the data that standard database log collect. For example, I'd like to change some dimensions. It could be financial dimensions, like business unit, for example, or let it be electronics. It could be cost center or anything else. And also let me change storage dimension too. The price, okay. And let's open the standard database log again. Date. Where is my changes? Even during the demonstration, as you may see, I have problems with standard database log to find my changes. You can see them now. Open history again. So this one. I just changed default dimension from some number to another number. I don't know what kind of information I can find here and how I can use it for my issue, for analyze the problem which user came across. So as for me, it's kind of useless information. I don't know how to use it to solve the ticket, for example. So I'm gonna open advanced log. And here you can see, first of all, you can see the name of dimension. Cost center, business unit, those are financial dimensions. And warehouse is storage dimension, I changed. And here, instead of rec ID, instead of unique numbers, which are not useful, I can see the codes. Here in this example, codes are numbers too, but that's the code we always see in our documents. So they are common for users, and also for codes you can use names. So now you can have the information that maybe your user or maybe you as a support team need to solve the ticket. Easy, obvious, without any additional help from developer, for example. You can see it very clear. Let me show you one more very interesting thing. For example, I don't know why, maybe accidentally, I removed this line. Okay, I saw this warning, but still I click yes. And now it's only one line in our document. And from this document, I have no chance to open database log based on this line. So again, I can open database log about the second line with information about second line. I can open database log based on the header information, but for the second line, so I lost everything in this document. Of course, I can use the whole database form and try to find information about my line there, but I'm sure I will not remember the lot ID number, and it will take a while to find the exactly line I deleted. And when you have a lot of documents, a lot of information for a long period, the standard log form will not work very quickly. So another thing to use is advanced log. You can see delete records here from different tables. Some fields are in another table. And if you want to see the whole information about the line, again, you can unclick this checkbox and you will see any information with financial dimensions, with inventory dimensions, with anything right here. And if you deleted your line accidentally, you have all information to restore it. Of course, you will restore it manually, but based on something, based on exactly information you entered previously. So it's much easier and with less risk of made some errors. Let's go further. I will show you a little bit more. It's not only dimensions, which has a rec ID in the standard database log instead of names. It's also addresses, for example, and workers too. I will use address for my example. So let me change address here. Let's save it. No, don't update my lines. Let's go to standard database log. Date, history, and you can see that I change one address to another address, but it's the addresses names and the address exactly. Again, it's only numbers and they are not very obvious and not very useful for me. So I'm going to advanced log. Again, on the same form, I can see all changes, lines changes and header changes. So here you can see the whole postal address, the new postal address, and as well the old postal address, the whole address without any additional actions. It's not necessary for me to go to the customer to find the addresses based on names. So much easier, much faster. Okay, let me show you one more thing. It's very useful. I think so. Let me switch to another model. I'm going to system administration model, users, and I'm going to change system roles for any user. I don't know, let it be Brad. And I'm going to make Brad system administration. I don't know why I'd like to do it, but I'm admin. I have such permission. So where is system administration? 1 second. Here it is. So now Brad is system administrator. He has all access to the system, all models, all documents. Brad can delete documents, delete lines, delete dimensions, etc., and create some mess in the system. And I'd like to see, give Brad those rights. Let's open database log, and we'll see nothing here because in standard system is not save the history of security roles. But I'm going to advanced log, and here I can see the insert record for the role system administration made by me, of course, and exactly time. So now it's obvious who is guilty for this action. And the opposite, of course, I can remove role. And again, here in advanced log, I'm gonna see who remove a role from the user, why he hasn't such access right now. Another thing I would like to show you, let it be something about settings. I'm going to sales order again, and imagine a situation that you can't set some fields to save their history. I don't know why. For example, you don't want to overload your database, so you not save requested ship date on your system. And from now, it's very important for you, so you decided to set it to save it on your database log. And imagine that I'm a user and I would like to ask the support team to add this field to the database log. So I can use the personalized form. Here I would like to check the updates of these fields or everything. I can choose and create a request. So as a support team support user, I will see this request, and exactly from this request, I can use database log setup to save this field as the field we will check and we will save on our database log. So I will mark here, it's already marked because we already following check all sales table fields, but still, or I can unmark it if I don't want to save this information. So everything very easy. You can choose any field, any table here and set what you want to do with this field. Would you like to save it or you don't want to? And I think the last thing I would like to show you, it's about notification. I'm sure you know that it's an option and system to create notification almost about every field, but I noticed that I said not everything, but almost everything. Again, let's go to the sales order. So I decided to create a custom alert, the notification based on some field. Take a while. So here I can choose field. I can choose the event for this field has changed or set to exactly value something, and save this alert rule. So I'm gonna get notifications when somebody change this field. But with advanced log, we have much easier way to create notification and much more flexible way, I'd like to say. So I'm going to advanced log, notification rules. Here I have the whole changes from the system, and I can set a notification I would like to, and not just based on the field. For example, I can change I can set the custom alert based on exactly customer. I just have to filter the value here. And I don't know, let it be order lines. And delete. So now we look on all history records about deleting any lines in sales orders for exactly this customer, Forest Electronics. Now, based on this filtration, I can create custom alert, type some message here, again, click OK, and I'm gonna get notification anytime when somebody delete order lines in sales order exactly for this customer. I think very flexible. Let me clear all these filters. And I'm gonna share with you one more example. Again, please notice that here we can see security user role changes. So you can create custom notifications for security user role changes. So anytime some user will get new role, you will have a notification. So it will be a less time when user have a special role. And so less time the user can do some mess based on this role. So it's much easier to clean after these actions. And one more thing I'd like to show. I will filter here based on parameters. If you would like to set rules for notifications about all parameters, all sales parameters, for example, you have to go to the account receivable setup, account receivable parameters. And here on this form, you have to create manually notification for each field you're interested in, and it's a huge amount of fields you may be interested in, and you have to spend a lot of time to create manually all these notifications. So the easier way, I'm going back to advanced log, notification rules. Again, I'm gonna filter here based on sales parameters or any other parameters. And with only one this filter, I'm gonna create custom notification, type some message, click OK, and now I'm gonna get notification when somebody changed any parameters in accounts receivable model. Just in, I set it just in 5 seconds, I think. So very useful, very easy, and can reduce a lot of time, save a lot of time, I mean, as a support team and also for key users. So this functionality is not only for support team. Customers usually use it with share it with all users, and that's how you can reduce the amount of tickets, because users will find answers for their questions themselves without any help from support, and it's great. So I think this is it from my side. Finish with my demo, and let me share the presentation again. Second. Seconds. Takes a little bit more longer than usual. today, but it's almost done. Let me switch slides. And here. So, John, will you join me here? Or yeah. Okay.
Peter, this,
Thank you.
really,
thank you, everyone. Yeah, thank you, John.
No problem. Really appreciate that, Peter. Fantastic presentation there. Really appreciate that. And Nastasja, really appreciate the consultation and the overview that was provided there. I think we could certainly take some key points from you know, what the advanced database log is all about. What the key facts here really is: the faster you solve the tickets, the smaller the budget you need for support. So I really do appreciate the fact that we're able to go. You guys were able to go through that with us today. Yeah, so the information they're provided here for the ticket volume. Again, as I mentioned here, so the number of tickets received in the given period. The resolution efficiency as well, the number of issues resolved compared to the total number of issues received as well. So all this information with regards to advanced database log, please, you could certainly contact us to obtain more information on that basis as well. Good news is today we have a special offer on. So the special offer is for a week after today's webinar. So you'll get free licenses for the attendance for 3 months. So it'll be free for 3 months. So if you've liked what you've seen here today, be sure to take on this opportunity for this free offer. And again, you could see it on there, the steps there in terms of the implementation phases as well. But yeah, do please take on this offer. It's a real great opportunity for you to explore what advanced database log is all about. And yeah, lastly, yeah, so we have some webinars coming up for you next week and next couple of weeks. So the next one will be on the 7th of March, Q&A session for Dynamics 365 and supply chain management. Peter, of course, will be joining us on that one again. So please feel free to join us on that webinar. Following that, we've got one on the 12th of March for, again, the new Dynamics 365 F&SCM release overview. So once again, we are looking at the release waves and going over the overview. The QR code on the screen there, it take you to the N.Progression YouTube page, as well as the N.Progression blog, and you've got an opportunity to join us on LinkedIn as well, where you can find all the information with regards to our webinar and all of our other talks. And again, feel free to go onto our YouTube page and have a look there. We've got some, if you've missed out any of the webinars, missed out on any of the webinars, you could certainly find them on our YouTube channel as well. I don't know if he was going to read out any of the questions, guys. So there was only one question, I think it was. I don't know if anybody else has got any questions. I mean, we're at time now. If there is any questions, we could certainly have a look at them, and then we can get back to you. You know, I'll be reaching out to everybody who has joined this webinar today, and you know, if you do have any further questions with regards to ADBL, you know, myself and Peter and Nastasja will be pleased to help you on that basis. We're bang on time, so I don't want to keep anyone longer than we need to. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I believe that is it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.